Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be doing my BookTubeAthon TBR. So BookTubeAthon is coming up starting July 24th and it goes through July 30th, so it's pretty much the last week of July. And I'm really excited to participate. I usually participate every round, and I'm excited to do it again this year. So this week is going to be interesting for me because we might be going out of town. I'm not sure if we are yet or not. We haven't made any firm plans, but my daughter's birthday is July 25th, so it'll be the second day. So that'll be a day that I won't get very much done. So I'm not 100% sure how many books I'm going to be picking, but I have the challenges written down. And what I'm going to do for picking my books is I'm actually going to take everything off of my nightstand that I have on there right now and pick from those. And I'll show you my nightstand in a minute. But that's kind of how I'm just gonna figure out what I'm gonna read. So I'm gonna have to make some kind of decisions on the fly here. So you're gonna be seeing me make those decisions. And yeah, so we'll get into that when I have all the books laid out. So let me show you what my nightstand looks like right now. Okay, so right now this is my nightstand, and I have a little shelf on the bottom there where I have some books. And how I do my nightstand is I have like my priorities on top. So these are the books that I see every single day as I'm getting in bed and waking up and everything. My Kindle's on top there. And then on the bottom, I have right here, these are review books that I need to read. This run right here is a journal, so that's not a book, but these are review books that publishers have sent me. And then these right here are just books that I have pulled personally that I want to read soon. A lot of these are ones that I have pulled from my revisits, for my haul revisits, when I pick one or two that I want to read soon, because I've picked them up again and kind of remembered that I wanted to read those. So that's kind of how my nightstand is set up right now. Those are my priorities that I need to read ASAP. And then, you know, review books and just kind of books that I want to be put on my radar. So I'm going to pull these all off and put them on my bed, and we will make some decisions. All right, guys, these are all the books that are on my nightstand right now. There's 14 of them. That's ridiculous. Okay. So I know right off the bat, I am going to take off Salt to the Sea because I plan to have that read before BookTubeAthon starts. I'm going to be reading that for book club, and our book club meets before BookTubeAthon starts. So that one is not going to count for anything. I just put it on there because it was on my nightstand. And I think everything else is fair game. All right, so I took that one out, and the first challenge for BookTubeAthon is to read a book with a person on the cover. And she said it could be multiple people, it could be just a silhouette of someone, as long as it is like a human depicted on the cover somehow. So my options here are, I have this one, which is Pigeon Blood Red, which is a review book. This one is We Are Liars by E. Lockhart, that has multiple people on it. These two have people, but they're like drawn people. They're not actual people, because I guess this one is too. So, I mean, I guess they could be options, definitely. But I think for this one, I want to go with shorter books if I can, because it's a readathon and I do better with shorter books. So I think I'm going to go with this one, Pigeon Blood Red. Plus, this is a review book that I need to get done as soon as I can. This one has, let's see how many pages are in here, 237, so that's not bad. That's pretty good. All right, so I think I'm going to use this one for my person on the cover challenge. So that this is Pigeon Blood Red by Ed Duncan. All right, the next challenge is to read a hyped book. Oh my goodness, okay. A hyped book. So what has been hyped on YouTube? Definitely We Were Liars was hyped up a lot when it came out. Clockwork Angel for sure, because that is part of the Shadowhunters universe by Cassandra Clare. That one is definitely still hyped. But I think if I'm going to go with shorter books, I should probably go with We Were Liars, because this is pretty short. And the publisher did send this to me to review, even though it's an older release, but this is like a deluxe edition that they sent my way. And I told them I would read it this summer and do a review on it. So let's see how many pages are in here. Let's see. I think this is extra content. Yep, that's extra stuff. A reader's guide. Let's see. I need to find the actual end of the book, because this is not. This is like extra stuff, extra content from the special edition. So there's that. If you are thinking about buying this book, there's deluxe edition contents. There's some extra stuff here in the back. Okay, $2.25. So yeah, that's definitely doable. So I think I will go with this one for read a hyped book. All right, so the next challenge is to finish a book in one day. So start to finish, one day, read a book. Now this one I would definitely need to go with something short. My shortest options here are Weave a Murderous Web. That is 209 pages, so that's pretty short. Maestra right here is 309 pages, so that's an extra 100 pages, so a little bit longer. The Shack is 250 pages, I believe. So, you know, if I'm going to go with the absolute shortest, it would definitely be Weave a Murderous Web. I do have this one for review as well. There's also Infinity. Let me see how long Infinity is. I think it's longer, but you never know. Let me double check just to see. Well, that's a chapter sample from another book, so let me find the actual end. 278. So yeah, actually this is shorter than Maestra. But I'm thinking I'm thinking Weave a Murderous Web, because this is definitely the shortest, and that would just be the smartest thing to do here. This was sent to me for review as well. So, and I've heard this has very, very good Goodreads reviews, like 4 stars on Goodreads, which is really high. So I think I will go ahead and do Weave a Murderous Web by Anne Rothman Hicks and Ken Hicks for read a book in one day. All right, so the next challenge is to read a book about a character that is very different from you. And this can be different in gender, it can be different in sexuality, it can be different in the job that they have, just something that is not the same as you. So I could pick a lot of these, honestly. I mean, I'm a middle-aged stay-at-home mom. I think maybe the one I might be leaning towards is Infinity, because that is a young adult sci-fi. So there is a female in there who I think is the main character, but she's like a teenager, and that is definitely not me, and it's sci-fi. So I'm thinking about that one. I could also go with The Shack. That follows a man, an older man, so, you know, different gender. I'm thinking though, I think I'm going to go with Infinity, because this was another review book, and I also have the second book I need to review too on my Kindle. So but it is young adult, so it'll probably go quickly. So I will do Infinity by Jess Accardo. Okay, the next challenge is to read a book completely outdoors. I don't think I'm going to fulfill that challenge. I don't usually read outside, and plus it's like really hot. So, you know, even if we go to the pool or something, I still have to keep an eye on my kids, so I don't usually read that much. But I am probably going to skip that challenge. But the next one is to read a book you got because of the cover. And, oh my goodness. The big one that I got solely because of the cover is Blood Rose Rebellion. I know it's a young adult fantasy. That's all I know. I don't, know the premise of it or anything. I picked that one from Blogging for Books because I really like the cover of it. And this one is my favorite cover of the bunch, but I have already read this author and I know I'm going to like her stuff. So that's not really the reason I picked it up. And then this one, I picked it up at the library because of the cover and then read the synopsis, and really that's what made me buy it. So I didn't buy it because of the cover. I bought it because of the synopsis, but the cover just jumped out at me. So, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to go with Blood Rose Rebellion, because this is really the one that I don't even know the synopsis. All I know is it's YA fantasy and people have been talking about it. So I guess this is really the only one that was kind of a cover choose for me. So we'll go with this one. All right, guys, so this is going to be my TBR for the BookTubeAthon. And just to kind of recap here, for the challenges, I have read a book with a person on the cover, which is going to be Pigeon and Blood Red by Ed Duncan. Read a hyped book, which is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Finish a book in a day, Weave a Murderous Web by Anne Rothman Hicks and Ken Hicks. Read a book about a character that is different from you, Infinity by Jess Accardo. Read a book completely outdoors, probably not going to happen. And read a book that you get because of the cover, and I picked Blood Rose Rebellion by Rosalind Eves. I'm also including She's Come Undone on here just because I'm currently about to start listening to the audiobook of this, and it is almost a 500-page book, so I don't know if I'll be through it before BookTubeAthon starts. So if I'm not, I'll be listening to that as well while I'm in the car and stuff during the week, just because I always have an audiobook going, so that might be the one that's going. If not, I'll just update you during the BookTubeAthon to see what it is I will be listening to. Maybe I could pick one of these if I can find one of these on audiobook through my library. I think the only one I probably could find is this one. Maybe this one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, so those are going to be my picks. I may also see if I can find something on my Kindle for free, like through my library or something, just so that I could have something on my Kindle that's easier to take around with me or to read in bed while my husband's asleep. So I may try to find one of these through my library on Kindle as well, just to give me that option to read on my Kindle if I want to do that. But yeah, that is going to be my TBR for the BookTubeAthon. I will definitely be vlogging during that week to kind of show you how I'm doing and update you and everything. And please let me know if you guys are going to be participating in the BookTubeAthon as well. I'm really excited about it. I love this readathon, and hopefully I can get through all these. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not sure how our week is going to be quite yet. So, but this is my goal. So we'll see how this goes. All right, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.